Alright, this is damage report or inventory for 490 Zuger Court. Got a lot of damage in this corner of this wall right here, and where the ply or the drywall's coming apart, and there's right under this first beam all the way to the drywall itself and what have you.
Yeah.
Got multiple carpet stains on the downstairs floor.
Missing cover on that plug in there.
Missing cover on that plug in there,
Which is of little consequence.
which is of little consequence. Okay. Going into the bathroom here. It's not too bad. There's no nicks. There's a couple of scratch marks on the sink. And then got long hair there. Looks to me like there's a little bit of damage on the corner of the shower area of the bottom's downstairs tub. There's also a seam break right there on the drywall. It's coming apart. There's a couple of dead bugs in the corner. I don't think we'll have to concern ourselves with that. We'll always clean those up. There's a bad stain. Here, let me flush that and see if that changed. Now the stain is pretty bad. Well, hopefully we'll be able to get that stain out of there. What does this look like down here? That looks alright. It looks like it's open in the back. Back there still needs to be sealed up a little bit. That's all cosmetic. Alright, we got a really serious stain right here at the front of this door. Apparently there was a flood that came through here and all the water got down here downstairs. There's no threshold in between the laundry room and the living room, or that room right there, whatever room it is. There is a gouge in the wall on the steps that goes up. See a gouge right there? I'll probably be able to just patch that up. It's no big deal. A lot of stains on these steps. This right here needs a threshold also. That's exposed wood and what have you. We really don't want to cause any more damage to what's already there. Alright, now we're upstairs. I really don't see too much of a problem up here other than there's some missing grout in the corner there. Looking. I can sing a song, but I don't have a voice. Probably needs to be grouted along the bottom of the cupboards too. Alright. And we're going to continue over here to the front of the fireplace, and as we can see, the base of that one section right there is completely shattered. So we'll figure out something out for that, but I just want to make sure that this has been noted. I'm going to go back downstairs in a minute. I just got chipping paint off of the front doorway here. Let's go back here into the bedrooms and see what we got. I got 8 gigabytes of hard drive on this phone, so it's not like I'm going to run out of space. This doesn't look too shabby. I think both of the closet doors are still intact. And those are really good windows, double paned. Looks like we didn't get to paint these walls before we moved in, so it's got a lot of yuckies on it, but that's all cosmetic. Somebody gouged the wall right here in the foyer of the whatever that's called. I don't know. I'm a heavy equipment operator, truck driver. I don't know what these things are called. And we got really nice fixtures. This toilet's also pretty well scummed up on inside of it. Have no idea how they got all that blue yuck inside of there. We've got a mismatched seam right here for the flooring. Whoever put the floor in there didn't really, I ain't gonna say anything, it might be the owner. Anyways, yeah, there's a gap right there. See that big gap right there? Okay, just want to make sure it's been documented. Let's look at that bathtub one more time. Bathtub. Okay, that looks alright. I guess that's gonna fly. Let's go in this other room. Got paint damage on the corner of this door. Oh, looking at his stuff. I remember seeing both of these doors. They're intact, they're sweet. That's the closet where the valve is for the water main. Yeah, inside that closet. Alright, we got a little bit of a nick up here on the roof. Looks like we've had some roof ceiling damage in here. Somebody tried to clean it up and just paint it over without respackling. That's all cosmetic. Okay. More spiders. Yep. Of course, we can say that whoever laid this floor in here did a really good job. And there's a seam on the wall here underneath the window in the front room that's got a crack started. A lot of earth moving damage to the property, you can tell just based on looking at the stuff. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Got a corner up there that's kind of like been patched, but the patch is about fixing to get ready to fall out. Yeah, we got cobwebs still up there on top of that sill. We'll have to just call that cosmetic. And the beam's starting to split right here, but you know, till we have that big old major earthquake, I'm pretty sure we're going to be safe. Oh, by the way, this beam is bleeding sap right here. I don't know how we're going to get that sealed up. I'm sure we'll figure something out, but this beam that goes in between the room, the main living room and the kitchen, is bleeding sap still. It must be a fresh beams from something. I don't know. I had one other thing I wanted to call on that I neglected to say anything about. Is down here inside of the laundry room, and as you can see, there's a lot of stains on this carpet. Somebody put a whole bunch of pilot holes in here, apparently to put up a shelf. So they did a whole bunch of pilot holes to find something to secure to. So I just want to make note of that, no, we didn't put those holes in this wall yet. I'm sure I'm going to figure something out. What I'm planning on doing is just running a couple of pieces of chain coming down from the wood, the beam down there, and I'm going to put a towel bar right here for hanging clothing on. We're going to remove this dryer. This dryer is trash. Absolute trash. Sounds like it's got 1,000 pounds in it or a dead body when it's turned on. So we're going to get rid of this and replace it with ours, I guess. Alrighty then. Well, it seems to me that pretty well covers the house and any damages that may be. Oh, now we're in the little room. We want to make note of this water damage on this wall right below the front window. And looks like somebody had a cat up there. Yeah. Okay. And we're still looking. I'm going to paint the back so it looks like somebody played with fire on this right here and kind of just burnt their somethings in it. And this looks pretty good in here. It looks kind of old. A lot of cobwebs still. Dead spider. I'll have to pick him up. And I'm going to wrap this with some plastic. This is just not the way you wrap insulation pipe for venting heat. I'll figure it out. I want to thank you so very much for taking the time to go with me on this little virtual 320 tour. And I hope that you have a really good day. One more thing, right behind this door right here, we got Steph on the wall. Wall's starting to sag.
That's where we want
Right
it.
there, yes indeed.
See, tiny.
That's where you want it. And then we got pock holes up here where the nails were, but there was no putty
Change the molding.
to clean up the molding. And then we got a crack right here on this something. And somebody decided to throw away a keychain right there, but that's
Oh, is that
okay.
one of the legs off of?
No. Is it?
No, it's the cable. That's the.
Yeah. Okay, that's the interior of the house.
We're gonna turn it.
Look a little. Hey, for right now, it can just go right there, because you know, as long as it's up here, I can hump it around. Siding damage is like minimal, but it's starting to show the effects of weather. There's a roof up there. And there's a lot of cobwebs. Guess I'll have to get out my cobweb gun. I'm not going to the back of the property. I don't know where that pipe came from, but it's looks like it's some kind of water flow, something. I'm kind of brain dead. I just got through dragging that refrigerator up the first flight of steps and almost killed myself doing it. I had two people at the bottom helping and I was at the top. Oh my goodness. And we're just walking around looking at the somethings and make sure that we know that the some of these side beams are split and somebody did a really good job on putting these steps in. They didn't make them quite as long as what they had originally been, but they have still served the purpose. The one thing that I'm going to be doing is securing this railing right here. This railing right here is just too loose. That's just too loose. The only thing that's holding it on is those two bolts right there. And I guess whoever put it up here, I don't know who put it up here, but they didn't have help. So they weren't able to seat this into this 4x4 properly, and so it's got this gap here. Well, that gap is what makes the difference between whether this is going to be secure or not. And I'm going to run a same size piece of wood, brand new section from here to here and bunch it up to where it's together. I ended up shimming this one, so now it's solid, it doesn't move. I shimmed it at the base of 3 of the main poles or posts. And I pretty well secured all the loose decking that was up here. Got some things, but it all looks sweet. So one more time, have a really good day.